going on, Chemo Home friends? Back at it with another episode. This is going to be lit today. About to have everyone introduce themselves, and we are going to start off with you.
What up, what up, what up? It's your girl, Chef Karma. I'm a Pretty Chefs International. So if you ever need meal preps, nutritional planning, private chefs, hibachi, I'm your girl. Follow me on Instagram at Pretty Chefs International.
All right, let's...
Hi, everybody. My sister over here, dragging me along, she always says. I'm a wildflower. I'm a stylist, personal shopper. I'm a kind of jack of all trades. So Jane, right? Yeah. Jane of all trades. You gotta be careful these days. Come on, say the wrong thing.
Right? She might identify as something else.
Jane of all trades. You can follow me on Instagram at wildflowers with the S here.
And Mr.
Alright, this is comedian See No Evil. You're totally black entertainer. Of course, I do comedy. What else? Motivational speaking, acting, music. I do some of everything. I just do it with my eyes closed. That's all it is.
Do you play softball?
Baseball?
Baseball?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I was just making sure.
I do a lot of things. I'm unbelievable, okay? So, y'all can follow me on any social media platform except for Snapchat under comedian See No Evil. SEENOEVIL. Make sure you put comedian first.
All right, first topic, we're talking catfishing. Catfishing, guys.
So are you talking about online dating? Catfishing?
Yes, online dating catfishing.
Oh, not fishing? Oh.
Yeah, I like
but we're talking online dating catfishing. What do you guys feel or think about that? We're gonna start off with you. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Catfishing is real. That's one thing that I absolutely know.
Have you ever been online dating?
I won't say I've been online dating, but because I'm not. No, hold up, no, okay. But I do have a fear of online dating, so I have not online dated.
So you haven't tried it?
I haven't tried it because it's too many catfishing stories that I've heard, like from friends.
So that's the fear, meeting someone that's not who they say they are, or meeting the wrong person, or a terrible human.
Okay, meeting the wrong person, getting kidnapped, like
meeting a psycho,
meeting a psycho, or meeting somebody and possibly having a connection with them, and then
they have a whole family.
They got a whole family, or something going on.
So you don't think in person, when you meet regular people at the grocery store, you can't have the same interaction?
Okay, but the whole gist of catfishing is mostly people
based on the internet.
Yeah, it's based on the internet, and people aren't really, they're using other people's pictures. I mean, somebody used my photos to make a catfish page.
You know what? I saw that. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, and then
you
someone
freaked out
thought,
about that?
because somebody thought that they were dating me.
Wow.
And
that's
I
crazy.
never had a conversation with this person ever a day in my life.
Imagine someone walking up to you and telling you that you're dating them.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I've definitely
They do that on the Catfish show.
Oh.
Oh, wow, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. I'm dead serious.
What about your catfishing experiences? Have you?
I've been catfished before. I'm not even gonna sit here in front, but it was what happened is I wasn't catfished online. I was catfished through a friend. My friend. We're not friends anymore. What happened is he hooked me up with this young lady. I guess it was a prank in his eyes, but it wasn't a prank in my eyes.
No, you can't be mad at him. If he was pranking you, you gotta get mad at
But what happened is I was on the phone with her before I met her for like a month. She was a very, very sweet young lady. I mean, very sweet. I mean, she was cool from the phone. But what happened is I went to go meet her, and her name was Keisha, a black name. And when I pulled up, the door opened. It was this huge.
He said, "Ooh."
Huge woman. And I was like, "Where's Keisha?" She was like, "I'm Keisha." I was like, "No, you're not Keisha." She's like, "I'm Keisha." I'm like, "No, you're not Keisha." But the thing about that is,
Big girls always have.
You said
that.
Keisha couldn't be sweet as a big girl?
she was sweet as a big girl, but she
ate a lot of
she
food.
lied. Number
About
one,
what she looked like.
What she looked like.
I
And
knew
she
it.
told me she was a slim, but I didn't disrespect her. I didn't call her out of her name. You know, like I didn't. A lot of guys would have did worse. I just was like, why would you do that? But she was like, it's very difficult for her to have a relationship with a person. It's difficult for her to meet people because she was huge.
But did you hit?
No.
Oh, I was just trying to say.
You ain't ride the wave, homie?
You know what I'm saying?
By the way,
Hey, that's a wave. That's 300 pounds of wavy
I was doing a backstroke going that
What the
way.
hell? Away.
No, but she was cool. I didn't disrespect her. I just talked to her and was like, listen, you can't be doing that because a lot of people are not going to be like me
Yeah.
and be cool about it. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes that
Pretty sure
really
she was
would.
They're
She was used to
attacking. It's,
Hmm?
it's,
She basically told you she was used to it.
Yeah, but
Because sometimes a guy might pull up and it's not the girl, but she kind of thirsty, so he like, yeah, look, I'm gonna hit it tonight, but don't you bring your ass back here sending me them pictures.
I'm not gonna lie. I hit a big girl before now. Because it wasn't catfishing. It's just I was like, it was like one of those stretches where it was like.
It don't matter what the reason was.
Yeah, it
Don't
was one
even
of
go
them
there.
bad
It don't even matter.
stretches,
You
man.
just-
It was-
Oh,
you
no.
just
Yeah, it was one of them. Yeah, it was
We
one of
ain't
them
finna
bad
throw those out there like
stretches.
that. We ain't putting the big girls out there like
Nah,
that.
it was just
I
one
heard
of
that
them.
big girls got that wet. That's what I heard.
They do. It was one of them bad stretches. I
That's
tried
what
to.
Keisha said.
I tried to sneak. I tried to sneak in the crib, and my dog saw it, and
Oh, so you were the one that went viral in that picture. Talking about, look at this nigga trying to sneak a bitch out of the
Oh.
house.
nah, that was a Jamaican nigga.
Now that look like you
That
said,
was a
yo.
Jamaican nigga. They clearly spoke patois.
She was tiptoeing around the
No,
Nah,
but
but
that's
Jamaica
what-
man like big girl. What I mean, Jamaica man
Yeah, they
love
do,
a
But
big girl.
island dudes like big girls.
Yeah,
They do. They do. But as far as catfishing, what about you? Have you been catfished?
Personally, I haven't been catfish, but I definitely, like, over the years, people always, like, girls always use, like, my pictures on their profiles. One time this guy literally actually walked up to me and he was like, hey, what's up? He was like, I'm Jeff. I'm like, hi. Because a lot of people know me from, like, my social media.
Mm-hmm.
So I never like to make people, like, feel stupid, like, who the fuck are you? So, like, I always, like, engage. But the guy was like, oh, remember me? Like, what really pissed me off was the fact that he was like, I sent him, like, nudes and all these things. So basically, he feels like he knows me
He
on a
knows you.
personal
Yeah.
level.
He knew you and
like,
your
very
body on a personal level.
intimately.
You should have asked to see those.
And I did.
What? It was a different shade.
Baby, the coochie wasn't pink and the booty hole wasn't brown.
Wow. So
You know what I'm saying?
So
So,
he was-
that pissed me off. You know, then when he showed me that thing, I said, report!
Did the page come down?
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
So they like had my
actually,
name. It was like Tanashiai George. You know, like I'm talking about all the way back from MySpace. I've been
Damn.
catfishing niggas, and even I had one guy that was so mad at me, like he sent me money. I was like, "Where you send the money to? Like you talking about the wrong girl." And guys get really upset when they're sending money. You know, and they're investing
And
in
they're
a
getting
woman,
catfished.
and they're getting played. So I understand like the offense that's taken, but shorty, I got hands, so it ain't me.
So not only men catfish you, women.
Yeah, for sure. Catfishing is I was just like, look, it's somebody for everybody. And bro, I'm telling you, you cannot put my picture and pull up looking different.
So I'm gonna piggyback off of something you said earlier about the photos. So what do you think about that? Someone
that is
using an old photo.
catfishing.
No, like, okay, this is real catfishing. When you see a guy and he has like a hat on and he has long, beautiful locks down his back, and then when he take his fucking hat off, the nigga's bald. I don't like that. Let it go, bruh. It's okay to be bald. My dad's bald.
How was that catfishing if? Okay,
Oh,
so
it's
he got beautiful locks.
It's called hat fishing.
Oh, sorry. Another topic we ain't talking about.
We're not
Okay.
I'm
talking
trying
about
to figure out,
hat
is it his dreads for real, or
No, this isn't real hair. And he has long,
just got a-
beautiful locks. So
It's
imagine I'm
but he
curling
got
up
a
next
bald
to you,
spot in the
and I'm
middle.
rubbing
It's
your...
the whole middle.
You got a
one.
cul-de-sac of
Man,
dreads.
he
Cul-de-sac
got
of
one
dreads.
one
talking about the
dread.
guys that won't let it go?
Yeah.
That's why I say let it go. Let go.
Say my
It ain't no
God.
right.
If you hold with a run,
But if a person uses an old photo,
No, you can't. You can't.
why? That's you.
That's a
That
disguise.
is catfishing.
It's a disguise.
You
That's
should
a
put
disguise.
10 years ago
Okay.
under that caption.
Exactly. So naturally, you look for a nice photo.
Of
right?
yourself.
If the nicest photo you have is from 10 years ago, you need to go take some new photos. Because there's no way that you're going to pull up when you had your full hairline, a nice beard.
Oh, yeah.
80
You know,
teeth done fell out.
Like, you,
Well,
no,
the
for
teeth fell
real.
out.
Like, if you think about it, it's like a woman.
You can't really
Okay,
do
10
that.
years ago, you know, maybe she don't got no wrinkles, you know,
She
nicer,
she
fuller
had
hair
edges,
head,
she
or,
had edges, yeah.
or let's say 20 pounds lighter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not body shaming nobody, so let's be clear that I'm not body shaming anybody.
We don't body shame, we keep it real here.
I'm just being honest. It's the reason why you're not putting an updated photo. Like, why would you use a photo that is 10 years and older? Like, I would never.
That should be concerning
That's
if
a
someone's gonna.
that's a TBT. That's a Throwback Thursday photograph.
Throwback
That's not
Thursday.
a photograph that you have as your profile. Like, this is what you look like now. When people look at you, I remember last year Carnival. I went home for Carnival, and there's just been this guy that him and I have been friends on social media like for years, and we always like casually speak to each other on social media. But this was his first time actually seeing me in person.
Okay.
And immediately after he saw me, he DM'd me and he was like, you know, all these years I thought you was catfish. You're like real.
No,
Like,
it's-
and you look like that in person. I
That's-
am kind of like,
right.
nah, I really want to talk to you.
Nah, you wanna
And
put
I'm
it
like,
on.
No, the first
Nah,
thing,
it's
the
just-
first
it's
thing,
still social media.
the thing that's so annoying to me too is like the first thing guys ask you when you're online dating, and be prepared if you do jump into this
Space.
water,
Woo.
She said this.
right? You're gonna get shut down a lot because no one believes that is you.
Yeah.
No one believes that you're. But no, they definitely don't believe it's me because I had some guys that I know and they're single and they would like see me and they just swipe because they're like, girl, I know that ain't Chef Karma.
Yeah, because
I'm like, bro.
no, but the thing about that is they probably saying that because, to be honest, a beautiful woman is very easy for a beautiful woman to get a guy, but they don't know the circumstance. They don't know if you're
I don't
busy.
believe that.
They don't know. I know
But
that's
the thing,
you might
but
not.
that's a misconception though.
It is very much a
It
misconception.
is a very,
You think so?
it's a misconception.
100%.
Okay, so
So you think it's hard
to
for
a
a beautiful
degree.
woman to get a guy?
okay, you can get a guy. Okay, what she said.
You get
what she
fucked.
said.
Yeah, but
if that's not what you're looking for,
Mm-hmm.
it is hard.
if you're
for a
looking to
beautiful
get married or
For
in a
one,
serious
for
relationship.
one,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of men look at you as high maintenance, especially if you take care of yourself. Okay, so that right
I say
there.
that's true.
So you're
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's true.
You're beautiful because you take care of yourself because you were raised to take care of yourself. My mom always told us, don't you get out this house looking like you just rolled out of bed because
Right.
you never know who you're gonna meet.
Yeah.
And it is not to say meet somebody to be in a relationship, but you never know what kind of interaction you're gonna have. And if you look like you just rolled out of bed, somebody might not want to do business with you because you came outside looking like you just rolled out of bed.
First impression is every
It's,
impression.
it absolutely is. So with that, it's almost like I take care of myself, so that counts against me.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Like, cause men, and I'm not saying all men, but a lot of men, they want to feel needed. They want to feel like they gonna make you better.
Like, I'm
but
gonna
if
get
they
your
look at
hair
you
done. I'm
and
gonna
they
get your
look
nails
at you,
done.
yes, or if they look at you
That's
and
having
your
something
hair's
over your
done,
head, though.
yes, absolutely. So if they look at you and your hair's done, your nails done, you look fly as shit. They don't feel like they can add anything.
Yeah.
They can't add nothing to you, so it's gonna be
So it
difficult
is
for them
difficult
to enter your
for
space.
beautiful women unless you just letting every and anybody take you out, and you're not going to be selective.
And we're not like that.
No.
Okay.
I want to
I'm
actually hear about See No Evil's online dating
Yeah.
experiences.
Let's-
Because I mean, I'm interested in her, but I'm so ready to hear this.
Yeah, actually, like how this is. The first question: how is it dating? Period. Being like you can't see.
Blind?
Being
You can
blind.
say the word.
I'm just kidding. Okay, being blind. How is that difficult being blind?
First of all, I talk about this on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all
Just
got
for
it
your
together.
information. For your information, sir.
Yeah.
I'm South Florida's #1 blind date. So.
Hello.
Oh, I like it.
It's definitely not what you guys do. When I'm from back when the online dating was on the telephone. You know,
Yeah,
chat line.
Oh,
You
don't
gotta
give your age without giving your age.
Now, if you want to go into catfishing, that's when catfishing was catfishing.
Oh, that for sure.
I ain't think about
I got
that.
Because them
Catfish.
girls be having some nice voices, and when
I
I
got
pull up, it's
catfished
like,
so many times, and
what?
that made me a believer, well, a non-believer in what Ray Charles was doing, where he would grab the wrist and be feeling the wrist. Because I don't met many big girls with skinny wrists and many skinny girls with big
damn.
wrists.
God, this man here. Shut
Oh.
down.
I'm so serious.
yeah,
I'm so
that
serious.
was his tactic.
That wastes his time. If you want me to know how you look, give me a hug. That's
Ooh.
So what if you meet someone
Like,
that
titties
like
like
I met
chest.
that girl? She was truly a sweet girl.
oh, like Keisha.
Yeah, like you said. Like, would you like back away from that situation? Would you?
To be honest, I've done both.
Okay.
I've had relationships from stuff like that, and I also had, okay, you lied to me, I'm gonna get you back. I'm draining your bank account type stuff. I've done a lot of different things because I went through it so much.
That's excessive, isn't it?
It is, but you wasted my time. You made me think you were the perfect female when you were really this booger over here. You know what I'm saying? So stop playing with me. I've had it all kind of ways where females, they told me that they were, you know, one female in particular, she told me that she was 5'5" and 127.
That's cute.
She worked in a hospital.
Mhm.
She didn't tell me what position. She told me she had long, pretty hair. She was Haitian and
Tell me she was a janitor.
Haitian and Cuban mixed. Hold on, I'm getting there. She was Haitian,
Haitian
and
and
Cuban
Cuban.
mixed.
Okay.
She was driving a high class car. What else was it? She lived by herself. So to undo the lies, she did work in a hospital. She worked at North Shore Hospital. Y'all know what that is in Miami, right? North Shore Hospital. But she was the.
Let's not put nobody on
she was
blast.
she was on the switchboard. She wasn't no
The
nurse. She
operator.
wasn't no doctor. She was on the switchboard.
Oh,
She worked in the medical
Right.
field, but
She
not.
to your
Ronnie
ID when you
Paul.
come in.
That's not even. No, she worked in the medical building.
Oh my God. Nothing like- so she wasn't switchboard.
She was on switchboard. And hold on, I'm gonna tell you how I found this stuff out. Okay, so she told me she lived on the beach. She lived in North Miami Beach.
Not on Ocean Drive.
That's not the beach.
Yeah.
She lived inland by 163rd Street Mall.
Why would?
You sure it wasn't just a language barrier? She said beach.
No,
and
she
you-
spoke perfect English.
Okay.
The
I
only
just
time,
feel
the only
like
time I knew she was anything else is when she actually spoke that language.
I just feel like it takes so much effort to lie to somebody
Wait, hold
and
on.
make
How
stuff
keep it
up
does.
and have
It
to
does.
keep
How
up with
do you-
it.
how
How
do
do you
you
how
keep
do
up?
you
But
remember that
But I'm gonna
stuff?
tell you how this broke down. This show is not all about me, but this is one story y'all gotta know. What? She told me she lived by herself. So I found out, just to skip forward a little bit, when she finally came from behind the phone to pick me up and stood me up like multiple times. She finally came because her co-worker on the switchboard called me and snitched on her.
Oh, hey,
She told me all about it, but I'm like moving forwards and backwards.
No, I feel you.
I guess I was unprepared, but her friend snitched on her. This girl was really like this female was big. She told me she was 127 to 5'5". She was 5'5", all right, but she weighed like 227.
Now, 100 pounds is crazy.
Now she lied to me on that too. She told me she had long, pretty hair. Now I don't doubt that she did have long hair at some point because she was Cuban and Haitian mixed. But the day before she actually came from behind the phone to see me, she told me she fell asleep with gum in her mouth and had to cut her hair.
But my daughter would come up with a better lie than that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was like a lie, just like, let's get this out the way.
But did you get an opportunity to like physically touch
Hold
her?
on, I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
So she came and picked me up. So she got out of her car wearing a blue dress, looking like a big tall glass of blueberry Kool-Aid, blueberry Kool-Aid.
She looked like she was
She
really
walked around the car.
macaroni.
She wobbled herself around the car. Came to my door. I'm just looking at that. This is when I still could see. I can't see anything anymore. But this is when I still could see. I had low vision, but I saw her big ass coming from around that car. And I'm just thinking like,
I had low
for
vision.
real, it did. I still saw her coming because her car was gold. Her car was gold, and this big blue dress comes around the car. She got on shades, made herself to look as good as she could, and I already knew. I was like, it's revenge time, because she lied to me about
I know
everything.
her heart was racing.
Yeah, of course it was. I got in the car with her. She drove. She told me to close my eyes to go to her house.
What?
When I opened my eyes,
You closed them for real?
I did. I peeked a couple of times, but the one thing that my
I'm gonna have to talk
dad,
to
but
you.
listen, the one thing that my dad taught me is to always pay attention to where you are. So I'm paying attention to the streets we taking and stuff like that in my head. So we get there, I open my eyes. She lives in the same damn buildings that my brother lives in. It's not on the beach.
Oh.
It's in Miami Beach.
It's in Miami Beach.
Cheers.
Right, but right in front of
So she must have
FIU.
seen
Right in
you.
front of FIU North. So that's another lie. I get to the apartment, I sit down. My eyesight is not good, but I'm still able to see. I'm looking around. She got a whole husband living there with her.
Wait a minute, what happened now?
She brought you to the crib with
She
the husband.
didn't take dude pictures down.
Wait, did he die?
No. He worked at he was the manager at KFC.
You know what's crazy? A similar story happened like that to me.
Oh,
But
you did
we'll
do
be
that.
here
Wait,
all
hold
day.
on, sorry, but did you hit?
He did.
Ah!
Was it good?
I did because I was on a mission.
Listen, shout out to the niggas that keep it
But
real.
there were benefits. There were benefits to it. There were benefits. We ain't
Yeah,
gonna talk about
switchboard,
that. but there were benefits.
I heard big girls pay like they weigh, and that's not something I'm saying.
But
that's what
that's
they say.
I mean, but the case was that she lied to me. That's what I was more concerned.
Yeah, of
about.
course.
It wasn't the fact that I'm messing with a big girl type of thing. I was like I'm gonna get your ass back somehow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop this D on your ass.
No,
Yeah, this
that's not
generation
the
big girls
revenge
don't be
part.
playing. Big girls,
Ooh.
nails, hair be done.
They be lit.
Yeah, they don't be having it
They be a
now.
whole experience.
They be
Okay.
conceited big girls out here. They do not be
First
playing.
of all, just because I know plenty of like, I don't even be calling them big girls. Like I be calling them super thick. Cause I see girls like they can have my shape, but be like 200 pounds added to my body, small waist, flat stomach, but they're just
That's
like
true.
300 pounds.
They're just.
And once I started seeing those
solid
kind of girls,
shit.
I was like,
Those are
boy.
hybrids.
I mean, not like work or anything. Not like BBLs. Like, I'm talking about naturally just nicely shaped big
I don't
women.
know. I when it comes to big girls, I want to stay in a certain range because I've dealt with like females that had huge, like
Asses?
small waist but huge butts.
Yeah.
How does that work when she
I
sits
got
on
a
her
couple
face?
friends like that.
On my face.
Yes, I'm saying when a girl's butt is that big, how
I'm not
do
letting
men?
a girl. I'm not letting a girl with a butt like that sit on my face.
Why would you?
No.
That's death.
Exactly. I'm just
What
being
if
honest.
she? What if she
I'm
get
just
half?
saying,
What
it
if
feels
she?
too good and
Listen,
nigga can't
women
do
that
no. What if she blacks out
Death
while she's
by
on top of you?
What you
suffocation.
have to realize
What if
about
she blacks out from an orgasm? You ain't getting
That's
up.
what
You're not
I'm
getting
saying.
up.
what you have to realize about females with huge butts. You literally have to
Spread that shit.
spread
Yeah, you have
just
to get
to
in there.
see
Yeah.
what she has.
I know some guys, if
I'm-
you're trying to go down on a girl and you gotta lift her stomach up, you getting that little thing.
I'm just being honest with you. But
Like,
yeah,
you never
man.
mess with no big dudes. You had to do that too.
First of all, I'm not finna mess with no. First of all, your stomach better be up.
He had to put the belly.
I don't
on
gotta
her
lift the stomach up to go
Yeah,
down
he,
there.
had to put the belly on her booty. That's what it was.
Boy, you better lay your ass
Water
back.
belly on your
You better lay back.
Water belly on your head.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
you gotta lay back.
so we're gonna have an outro with this. So, last thoughts on catfishing.
I don't want to be cat.
It has happened so many times, man.
Yeah, catfishing is almost like it's normal now. It's,
Yeah.
Because I actually was looking at an interview. Ruby Rose? I think it was.
Mhm.
It was one of those girls, and the interviewer was saying like, "Wait, so you Photoshop all of your photos? That's catfish too." if you don't know, that's catfish too.
That's the new catfish. When
Yeah.
a woman
They
can actually go and
Photoshop
change the way they look,
their
shape.
body is shaped.
They make they
She
shape
said,
into
"Oh,
a
I
perfect shape.
Photoshop." Yeah, that's what she said. She said, "Oh,
This is
all the
something
girls
I'm
Photoshop all
Yeah,
the
you
photos."
put your filters.
Yeah, that's
you put
catfishing.
You snatch their waist. You put out them hips
You
a
can do
little
that?
bit.
You can
Oh
you
my
lift your
God!
ass up,
Yes.
You put on your eyeliner.
They have- they
you
have
could
apps
do
that do that.
everything. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been
And
able
she
to
said
see.
that.
So
They make
it
I don't
beautiful
know about
down.
this new school
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that's
No,
catfishing.
She admitted. She said, "Oh, I Photoshop." She said,
But
"I
a lot of
Photoshop
women does that.
all my."
I'm not saying they
photographs."
don't look
But
good,
she's still,
but they
she's still very
enhance.
beautiful.
No, she is. But imagine this person that skin looks flawless, butt look like a size that you like,
Mm.
and then when you see them, her skin is bad,
Ooh.
and her
She got
butt,
craters in her
yeah,
face.
and her butt,
Not a gator.
and her
It's
butt
in-
and her body don't look like what
That's
you
why.
have
He
been
was
seeing.
expecting,
That's
yeah.
why.
That's catfishing.
It
Even
is.
though that you're that person, and okay, your skin isn't clear or whatever, the super filters, bro,
I'm going to give you some information.
it's kind of scary.
I'm going to give y'all some information. This is something that I learned from dealing with those chat lines and things like that.
Mm.
If a person, you know you can have access to them, they live in your city or you know they travel, and they make you wait months to see them, they're buttering you up.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
something wrong. There's
Right.
definitely something
I
wrong.
agree.
They're
They trying to
they're
pull
talking
you
you. They're
in.
making you fall in love
Yeah.
with them and
They're
not them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
beware.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Take caution.
I agree.
My last words are be transparent, not honest. You know what I'm saying? Transparency is when you just put it out there and you can make your decision if you like a fat bitch or a skinny bitch.
Yeah.
Trust me,
It's
it's
true.
men out there that
It's
like
people-
so
yeah.
many
Yeah.
different things about a woman. But don't wait until I catch you in a lie to have to become honest.
Yeah.
So be transparent and not honest.
Yeah.
So,
You know?
And you never know what a person might like. Why would you even lie?
Exactly.
so for the people like catfish, please take this advice. Maybe y'all should just be a group of fish. I don't know.
Yeah.
Snapper fish.
Snap.
Yeah. Let's fry them. We're
Just
frying
be-
out
you know
there.
what? You know
Fried
what?
snappers.
Just be yourself. Who you are is enough. Just
Honesty.
be yourself.
Honesty.
Honesty is the best policy. Be yourself. If this person don't like you, someone else will.
Somebody
but
else
if
will.
nobody knows who you really are, how they gonna like you?
And this is another experience of mine because I've always had to tell women whenever I met them on chat lines, social media and stuff like that. I've always had to tell them, hey, listen, I have issues with my eyes, and I always give it to them in the beginning. If you give somebody you in the beginning that you would consider not normal,
Mhm.
and you give it to them in the beginning, that now they have the chance to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of me meeting them after like 2 months and all of a sudden they see me walking up with my cane or something.
And they're like,
Then
wait
you
a
have a
minute,
chance to get
you're
embarrassed.
blind?
Yes.
All
Now,
right.
now you can get embarrassed. If I can do that, you can do it.
Okay.
You understand?
All right. Catfishing